Let's listen to a Band 9 IELTS essay. Fast food is becoming a part of life everywhere, which has had bad effects on our lifestyles and diet. To what extent do you agree or disagree? It is nearly impossible to imagine a life in the modern world without fast food and processed food, which have made lives very convenient but at a major cost to people's well-being. It is necessary for people to understand the detrimental effects of such food before it's too late. The prevalence of fast food has rapidly caused an increase in the incidence of major health issues. The biggest concern here lies with the fact that when food is cooked in a restaurant or processed in a factory, the end user has no control over the process or the ingredients used, and companies can and do lie about the content of such food because, after all, their goal is to be profitable, not to make people healthy. Another cause for concern lies with the use of ingredients such as seed oils, artificial dyes, and genetically modified crops instead of natural fats, healthy milks, and organic meat, fruits, and vegetables in such products, which have led to a massive, unprecedented increase in the number of cardiac arrests, diabetes, and hypertension in most nations across the world. Additionally, such food also requires the use of strong preservatives, some of which are even banned in certain regions, such as the European Union, which have been proven to cause cancers of all types in animal and human bodies. Thus, there is a clear connection between the consumption of fast food and poor health. Such food is also responsible for traditional food cultures being slowly wiped out. Its popularity has caused meals almost all over the world to largely be similar. A Subway sandwich for breakfast, a burger for lunch, a cappuccino to go, McDonald's for takeaway, regardless of whether one finds oneself in New York or in Shanghai. This, in turn, has caused knowledge of traditional food practices and recipes to slowly become unpopular, unfashionable, and even forgotten, which leads to a vicious cycle inducing increased dependence on processed and fast food. Simultaneously, local agriculture and native biodiversity are also negatively impacted because the ingredients needed for such products need to be grown locally, which can not only decrease the output of local crops and possibly make them expensive, but also harm them due to other invasive species being planted. Hence, the prevalence of such modern food varieties will cause harm to local practices and crops. In conclusion, it is evident that fast food is a major bane for almost all people and their countries due to its far-ranging repercussions on health and local customs. If this trend is not averted, the incidence of poor health and increase in cultural degradation will only increase.